Oh my god, hi guys! How are we today? Oh my god, hi Ren! Hi Dr. Pepper Girl! Hi no one here! How are y'all doing? I'm here! Hi Brian! The music is a vibe, thank you. I try to change them with like the seasons. So like usually it's all very like summery and stuff. However, I've been changing it recently. Can't wait for March, because then that's when I'm gonna change it to a spring theme. I'm still depressed. Oh my god, same. At least, you know, at least we're not alone. I hope you comfort yourself with something nice though. Like it's good to have like a comfort thing. For me, my comfort thing is probably like food. Though I don't really eat like a lot of food, I really enjoy food that's like, you know, that like my grandma used to make or something. So I've recently been trying to remake those recipes and learn them myself. Summer, please. I'm tired of winter. Me too. Oh my god. It's been horrific. I think I haven't seen sun in like 1,000,000 years. It's horrific. It's really been like affecting me a little bit. I've been so exhausted, and I believe like I'm kind of getting a little bit of a like a cold or something. Probably because my immune system is down. Привет, привет, привет. Lovely to see you speaking in Ukrainian. Do you count as a furry? I don't believe so. I mean, I'm not a furry, so. Hi, Lucas. Grandma's cook is the best. That's so true. Grandma's cooking is always the best, and they do it with such ease as well. I'm like, wow. What I love doing, so I love cooking, so I know how to cook. And also, I can search up recipes online. However, my favorite thing is to find an excuse to call my grandma. And it's usually like when I'm cooking, because I know how to cook the thing that I'm gonna do. But I love calling her as an excuse because she gets so passionate about like food and stuff. So that's what I do. The UK has been so cold. Honestly, today, actually, I got on my like a jump. I got my my coat on, and it was actually really, really warm. However, the problem with the UK, it's been raining nonstop and no sun. My skin is so dry, it hurts. My Rise isn't helping. I've been like putting so much like lotion on my skin because it's actually been ridiculous. I've started to sneeze, and like I'm so scared that this is gonna turn out into something like more serious than a sneeze, like a cold. All we get is snow? Dude, I would actually, like, I know it might be a bit colder, but I would prefer snow than rain. The problem is that, like, you can't even go outside. Like, I want to go outside and I want to, like, feed the birds and stuff. However, it's just miserable when it rains all the time. And my umbrella got stolen the other day. So, like, I can't go outside. I need to get a new umbrella. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Official. It's so cold at night. Oh my god, I know. Oh, your cat keeps stealing the blankets. That's really cute, actually. Keeping themselves warm. Cool model. Where are you? I'm a Musk Deer. You should search them up. They're a endangered species. I'm getting a golden retriever, Essa. Hell yeah. Is that your favorite breed of dog? Or just in general? I've always been a fan of like German shepherds and miniature pinschers. I used to own a miniature pinscher. They're honestly the most intelligent dog I've ever had to deal with in my life. Hi Bordy, how are you doing? If you had a pick to get rid of thieves or killers would you pick? But the other would increase drastically. Probably killers. I mean, that's the most drastic, like, not, that's the most logical thing to choose. I used to have a German Shepherd. Me too. I used to have 2. And they used to have a litter of puppies as well. I would love to own a German Shepherd, but I miss having a small dog. And I am so sad how much bad rep small dogs have, because people don't realize that they're dogs as well. They think just because they're small, they can, you know, not train them. Приємно познайомитися. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I love seeing Ukrainian in my chat. You draw blood with those fangs, or a new breed of furry? Oh no, it's a Musk Deer. So it's a species of deer, and they use them as more like a display. So like how, you know, how most deer have antlers to show off for females and, you know, to mark territory and stuff. They have teeth. So it's pretty funny. I even looked at this study. Their teeth even like go a bit forward whenever they're displaying, like specifically to males when they're fighting. But yeah, same with Chinese water deers, the tufted deer, jack as well. What the fuck is a musk deer? It's an endangered species of deer, and it's what my VTuber model is. No, I have not forgotten you. What do you mean? I remember you. I love mini poodles so much. I have 3. Oh, dude. I feel like poodles in general have so much hate. I don't know why. They're amazing. Especially, like, I love the poodle cuts. Also, my favorite thing is when people give doodles poodle cuts. I thought you were Judy Hopps. Oh my god. I'm getting flashbacks of the comic. Hi, you're so adorable. Oh, thank you, Kendall. How are you doing? Oh my god, Dick Tick. They're so funny. Honestly, I saw one in a zoo the other day. It's so weird to see how small they are. It's so crazy to see how there's some like small species of deer. Especially like muntjac. I've not seen one in the wild. Can't say I've ever heard of them, but nice nonetheless. I know a lot of people haven't heard of them, and I believe that's probably why I kind of chose it to be my mascot. I feel like there's so many species that are unfortunately underappreciated or like very kind of niche. Same with like okapi. I love okapi. They look like weird zebra giraffes. Frogs freak me out. Honestly, they're kind of weird, but I love them. They have really cute eyes. Do you like foxes? I love foxes. I have foxes living like outside my window. I hear them all the time. It's so, cause I've moved to London and it's so common to see foxes around. Like, you could be going about your day and then a fox would just stare at you. I don't know, and be like, oh wow, nature. That's probably one thing that I like about London. Even though, obviously, there's a lot of minuses, so does every city, you know, and every country. However, one thing that I like is how much greenery London has. Like, I could have direct access to giant parks. As somebody that loves nature, I feel like I can't survive in a place that's just made of concrete and, like, fake lavish. So, I love going out and actually seeing nature in London. I can't believe they have wetlands, and I love seeing the deer. I had a gecko, but it died? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Geckos are cool though. What kind of breed was it? Ants? Not gonna lie. You know what's weird? Ants are like one of the few species of animals that domesticated other animals. Axolotls are so weird, like in a good way. I can't believe that they can grow their limbs. 25, holy moly. How you been, Ren? I hope well. Anybody else feeling like under the weather? I honestly feel like I've been starting to develop some sort of like cold. Technically, I mean, true, but technically they are still within the animal kingdom. What? There's 3 groups of the animal kingdom. There's like plants, there's fungi, and then there's animals, which we are also a part of. What's your favorite sea animal? Oh, I love a nautilus. I believe that's what it's called, a nautilus. They're like weird. They're also so ancient. But apart from that, I love seals. But that's more like that's more like a mammal though. But a proper sea animal, probably a nautilus. I applied to 4 jobs the other day. Oh my god, dude, congratulations. I hope you get them. I'm having a an interview tomorrow. Guys, pray for me. I hope I get this. I hope I get this new thing. Oh my god, I've started getting addicted to checking my email. I need to take a break because I'm constantly checking it for random stuff. I've been like mostly unsubscribing from random like shit that I've been signing up to. I was gonna get a Chihuahua, but Chihuahua is so crazy. Honestly, Chihuahuas have such bad rep in my opinion. I've met some lovely Chihuahuas. And the Chihuahuas, in my opinion, that you see on the internet acting crazy, or just in general that you might have experienced, probably just didn't get the right training. Especially knowing the history behind Chihuahua, I believe they're one of America's, I'm not speaking about North America, I'm just speaking about the continent of America, most like ancient dog breeds ever. I believe they were like most small dogs, like rat dogs and sight dogs, like alarm dogs. I had mentioned furries. I discovered it was a thing recently and have been to a few conventions. This would be a great type of suit for a fandom. Honestly, I could imagine that. I personally couldn't imagine myself wearing one of those just because of how like claustrophobic and probably like heavy that stuff is. But I do like, there's honestly some amazing creative suits out there, and I think that's awesome. I feel like every type of art in its way should be appreciated. You used to have a Chihuahua? I had no idea, Ren. Do you draw? Yes, I do. I'm planning to draw a bit in this stream. Oh, don't worry about being late, honestly. By the way, sorry, I am going to make the emojis right after the stream. I've been having such busy few days. Gunslinger! Oh my god, time to be a cowboy. Yeehaw! I never check emails. I used to never check emails until like recently. Like, cause if I don't, then I'm gonna miss out some really important stuff. Like all my bills and stuff go on my email. I hate getting phone calls. I genuinely like hate getting phone calls, and I'm not a big fan of like voice messages. No, I had no idea you had a Chihuahua. No joke. I only remember the German Shepherd and your pug. Yes, I did hear about that. That was the only dinosaur noise that we kind of know of. Wasn't it measured by the bone, sort of? Like the skeleton? They like measured it and tried to recreate the noise. But what's kind of funny is that when you slow down like bird noises. They sound so much like dinosaurs, which I know they are, but it's really funny to listen to. No, I don't mean like phone calls, like a friend or something calls you. I mean like business phone calls. My whole job is at the moment is calling people and arranging stuff. That's what I don't like. I have a few people that instead of sending me a text message of everything written out, they send me a voice message and I have to pick out everything I need to do. That's what I don't like. I don't mind calling people that I'm friends with. Heck, I love it. The problem is when it's like something I genuinely need to do. You love frogs? Frogs are so funny. What kind of frog is your favorite? I think tree frogs are really funny. I've played on a PlayStation before. Hell yeah, send over your tablet background. You invest call once every 5 months. Yeah, when the moons align. Honestly, I feel like everybody's been there on like their own journey and stuff. To be fair, I only recently started getting much of my own time and it's been a bit weird. Like, it's just weird when you're so busy constantly and now you have all this time to just like exist and you're like, I don't even know what to do, man. Maybe it's the quote-unquote rat race, what I'm so used to. But honestly, my ideal future, I don't know about you guys, I would love to live in a cottage somewhere. And I would love to have like a little, like a herbal garden or something. I played the PlayStation only a few times, or like someone's, because the only PlayStation I ever had was like a hand-me-down PlayStation 3, and my house got raided, so they obviously stole it, unfortunately. But honestly, I just play on my Switch. To be fair, like, I don't know, I don't play games as much anymore. I feel like Switch in general, like Switch 2 and all the Switch games, I think it's ridiculous the amount of like money they're asking for those games. Most of the games are just like semi-repolished old games. And not gonna lie, what they did with Pokemon games was kind of like horrific in a sense. I have not played any of the new games, but all I've been hearing after like, you know, Sun and Moon, after that, all those games, they have not been hitting the same as all the other games. Hi, Child of Chair. Hell yeah, I'll check your background in a sec. One sec. Oh, my nose has been so runny, guys. Oh my god, it's so aesthetically pleasing! Dude, that's awesome. Mine is just like, I don't have a tablet, but on my phone, it's literally just like all the apps that I need to use. Like, and then like 2 games that I have on my phone. I used to have a tablet, but I don't know. It just disappeared. I have no idea where it is. I would love to get like an iPad and a Apple Pencil so I can actually draw like whenever. Technically I can bring a sketchbook and stuff, but I feel like I just keep lugging that stuff around. And the problem is I can't do animation in a sketchbook, and that's what peeves me a bit. Holy shit, what did they steal? You know, my house got raided because, well, I'm from Ukraine, so a bunch of people just stole a lot of valuable stuff, unfortunately. Luckily, our house is still there. That's the main point. Like, they could take our stuff. However, like, I'm glad that the house is just, you know, standing. That's the most important thing. Ooh, what kind of stuff do you like to draw? Hi, Baden. How are you doing? Dude, they like they took our family photos and they cut them up into playing cards. That's weird. Like, I don't know why people like to take like pictures, but I feel you with that part because I don't know why. Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, my stream is always a bit laggy. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it until March. I've talked to like my Wi-Fi company and stuff, and unfortunately, they can't do anything until then. God, oh my god. Sorry, one moment. It's boiling here. Let me just like take off this hoodie that I have on. This is like the problem. I don't know if you guys have this, but whenever you like speak and you concentrate, do you ever just like overheat? I feel like the entire day when I just don't speak, I'm so cold. And then when I start speaking, I instantly just like boil up. Sometimes I have like, all I can call it is like, you know, like Asian flush, like red flushiness, like on your face. Especially when I'm like trying to focus and talk about like something really important. I'd love to see Vesna's art. Their pops colors give me good vibes. Oh, thank you. What I'm gonna be drawing today. I'm just preparing myself to get to the drawing bit, but I'm just gonna be drawing a bit of deer today. I don't know if you guys like, I've seen this trend going around in art. It's like 500 miles. It's like Lord I'm 1, Lord I'm 2, Lord I'm 3, Lord I'm 4. I'm thinking of doing that with Bambi because I've recently been reading the actual Bambi book, and that book is so depressing compared to what like Walt Disney made, and it totally cuts off so many characters that, you know, aren't in the actual movie. For example, Bambi's dad never stepped up in the book, and the person that adopted Bambi was an old female deer from that kind of herd. He also had like actual friends apart from Feline. Wait, when are you ending stream? I usually stream for about 2 hours or so. 2 to 3 hours. Never watched or read Bambi. You should, in my opinion. It's really good. If you like animal fiction and stuff, it's quite an easy read. Like, there's nothing really hard in there to read. However, it's very interesting to just see how bloody the book is compared to just the movie. Like, there's so much more, like, juice to all of the characters around him, which I like. And the book isn't even that big. It's like 222 pages long. It's really short. I would call it more like a novel. Another book that I'd love to read is Plague Dogs. Me and my partner are a big fan of the movie made by the British animation studio. And we've only watched that movie. However, I heard the book is just as amazing. And I've read Watership Down. I thought it was a cute I thought it was a cute bunny book, but the cover was definitely misleading. Been doing stream for a long time? Well, ever since June. So kind of still new, actually. But yeah, no, I love, you know, finding people that I can talk to. Can't speak, Jesus. Specifically about things that I enjoy. And I feel like on the internet, like when I join specific like Discord groups or something, it's not the same. And I just love it when I started streaming. So many people with similar like hobbies and stuff just joined in. June? That ain't new, girl. It's pretty new. It hasn't even been a year. A lot of people stream for like years and years. June wasn't even that long ago. Yeah, of course, dude. No problem. Play Andy's World. Honestly, I think it's kind of crazy how fast time goes. Like, I still can't believe that New Year's has already been a month like ago. I still feel like it's 2025. The amount of times that I almost signed like documents under the year 2025. Hi, Andemus. How you doing? Good to see you. Honestly, I don't play Roblox. The only Roblox game I've ever played was probably Warrior Cats and Safari back in 2016. But one of the games that I've been pretty obsessed with recently is probably Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm a big fan of horse games in general, and I know Red Dead Redemption 2 is not necessarily based on just horses. However, in my opinion, it's the only game that does horses well and has a lot of horse options and stuff. Because the horse game industry right now is lacking in diversity, and that's the problem that I have right now. Every single like project that is supposed to be like, oh, we're the new up and coming horse game, they have drama and then it fails. Like, there's some sort of curse. Apart from Star Stable Online, there's honestly no other horse game that has ever been like that actually had a grip on the community. Hi, Marcus. How do I do what? I don't like horses? Damn, they're so cool. I'm from the US. How about you? I'm from Ukraine. However, I moved to the UK about like 6 years ago. Crazy. Over half a decade. Hi, Danielle. The characters? So basically I rigged the entire thing and I drew it, and I basically animated it, and it basically moves whenever I move on camera. You don't sound Ukrainian, not gonna lie. Yeah, that's probably because I've been abroad for a very long time. Not all people from different countries have an accent. But yeah, I've been working in hospitality a lot. Not only that, I went to an international school and stuff. So I've been doing a lot of conversing with just people speaking English. So kind of getting their accent is pretty easy. So far I know 3 languages that I'm fluent in. However, I'm trying to learn a 4th one. Because in like Eastern Europe, if you know 3 languages, you're kind of not cool. It's like basic. Sorry about the things that are happening there. I hope things get better. Me too, and thank you so much for your message. Hi, Silent Star. What's up? How are you doing today? I need to get a VTuber. Where do I get one? Oh, you can make one. I made mine. It's pretty easy. Honestly, there's so many tutorials. I mean, if a lot of people keep asking me, I might do one in the future. Yeah, pretty well too. Trying to survive this god-awful weather, honestly. Hoping I don't get sick by the end of February. I've been sneezing so much. How are you guys just in general surviving the winter? Are there any good new movie releases coming out this year? Cause like I've been hearing a bunch of mixed stuff. Would Australian, American, Canadian not be under the same umbrella though? Like, my partner is Australian and I can understand a lot of what he says with just knowing English. I believe in you, you will survive. Oh my, 3 liters, Jesus. I used to be obsessed with Coca-Cola. I used to drink liters of that thing. Now I don't drink fizzy drinks as much, honestly. I prefer a good beer. But yeah, no, I've been mostly drinking like water with, what's it called? Like cordial. Yeah, they do call flip-flops fongs. They also call raisins sultanas. Still English, though. Iron Brew is pretty good. Honestly, it reminds me, like, I've went up to Scotland recently, and I stayed on one of the Scottish islands. It was amazing, by the way. I wish I could come to it during like summer and stuff, because it did rain a bit. However, I tried Iron Brew there, and it tastes so much like a drink from back home. It tastes delicious. Heineken's okay. Like I like it. I'm more a fan of Peroni and Asahi. Guinness is pretty good. I've started getting into it recently. Iron Brew is like it's like a Scottish energy drink sort of. It's pretty good. It tastes really nice. It has like a lemonade-y taste to it. I don't think I've tried Kifla. How do you say it? Kifla? Kifla? Is it just like a lemonade-y kind of fizzy drink? Don't know why. When I just saw what you wrote, it kind of reminded me of the word Giffier. Oh, no, yeah, I completely understand you, Daniel. I feel like what's going on at the moment has put everybody, like, on edge, honestly. Especially from the American side. Honestly, knowing history and how it always works, there will always be an end to horrific monsters. That's just how it always works, and even though there's like a dip where it seems like it's all bad, I am a constant believer that, like a circle, it'll come back right up. But it sucks, man. Like, right when I become an adult. Like, come on, give me a house. I honestly believe that Iron Brew tastes like a lemonade from from Ukraine, from back home, because it genuinely tastes like this lemonade. It's called Zhivchik, and it's so good. It's like a pear kind of fruity taste. I think it tastes like oranges. Yeah, that's the fruity kind of flavor. I do agree with that. Tastes very fruity. I love it. You should try Iron Brew whenever you get the hands on it. Honestly, not disappointed after trying it. What is Kifla though? How does it taste like? What is the weirdest thing you guys ever drank? Cause for me, probably, not gonna lie, I used to do a lot of horse riding when I was younger. So I basically like grew up in horse stables. I think horse milk was probably the weirdest thing I've ever tried. Like the stables that I was at and like did all my work at sold it. Hi Liz, what's up? Tastes like most majestic bread ever. So is it sort of like a bread soda? Cause Because it's like kvass. We have bread soda in Ukraine. It tastes really good. Oh my god, French Spy! It's him, guys. The weirdest Skittles soda. What the hell? I've never had that. That sounds so strange. Was it good? That sounds like a zombie drink. Pickle soda? Oh my god. Is that actually a thing? Don't try and kill my stomach. I don't know. That sounds scary. I don't think I want to try it. I love Skittles though. I love the sour flavor. But I don't know if I could stomach drinking it in a liquid form. I love pickles. Like, I could eat so many pickles, like, non-stop. But, like, my grandma loves drinking the brine from it. I hate drinking the brine, even though it's supposed to be super good for you. It has a lot of, like, live bacteria in it. It's good for your stomach. I know. I feel like a lot of people don't like pickles and olives. I love pickles and olives. I think I can like eat everything pickled except for pickled onions. I tried, okay, I eat everything, but I tried pickled onions like not recently. Surprisingly, my partner could stomach it and he liked it. I hated it. I don't know why. It tasted like vomit in my mouth. I'm so sorry. Whoever likes pickled onions. No shame in liking it. Don't like yucking people's yum, but I don't like it. Honestly, I think it was genuinely the brine that it was in. Maybe it was the vinegar that I didn't like. I don't mind vinegar, but it's not like, it's not something that I'm a huge fan of. Maybe, like, I feel like if the onions were pickled in something else, maybe I would enjoy them. I would give pickled onions a second go. Because I don't feel like, I'm not the type of person that wouldn't try it again just for the sake of it. Skinless Skittles? I heard of something like that. I've never seen it though in real life. What's candy? Like candy? Like the ones you eat? Oh, I love olives, dude. I remember I had olives recently also in Spain and they tasted so delicious. Oh my god. I love having like food that's directly from the country source, like whenever I visit, because it tastes so much more amazing there. It's like a bracelet. Oh, is it like one of those like beaded bracelet? Yeah, pony beads. Oh, don't worry, it's okay, you can get back in the groove. Don't worry if they distracted you. I believe in you. You can get back into the grind. My mom drinks apple cider vinegar like straight up. Oh my god, that's a tough woman right there. I couldn't do that. I remember I used to be a fan of rainbow loom bracelets. I remember when it was like the whole shebang, everybody made them. Like, I used to be obsessed with making them. The only problem is that they have an expiry date, so they would rip apart after a while. I drink pickled juice straight up. Oh my god, you crazy. I wish I was like you. No! Oh my god. I hope you get a, wait, do you have a new string that you can attach to, or do you need to buy them? You go for any spicier foods? I'm not keen on them myself. Oh, I love spicy foods! Oh my god. I think, like, my like, what's it called? My very evil treat that I love to have, which I try not to eat too often because it's not healthy for you, but noodles. Like, bulldog noodles are my favorite. They're absolute favorite. I love spicy food. But like whenever I go out for like Chinese or just Asian cuisine in general, even like Indian food, I go for the spicier ones because I just love the taste. Personally, for me, maybe it's due to my tolerance, it just tastes better. I feel like if it doesn't have spice, for me, it tastes a bit bland. I just like that little of tinge, like, on my tongue. For example, I made myself a, I made my own chili oil, and it was amazing. Any Owl House fans? Oh, I still need to watch that. Are you drawing animals? Yes, I'm actually about to really soon. Have this one brand of hot sauce that I can straight up just drink sometimes. I can't do that. I feel like I would be able to do that if I really wanted to, but I don't know. I prefer dipping something into like sauce. I can't drink sauce straight up. Spice is my life. Real. My sister conditioned me into just spice. I remember one time she made like spicy like pasta or whatever, and it was so spicy. I remember I was like 12 or something, couldn't eat it. I straight up went and I washed it in the sink and I had to eat it because I didn't know how to properly cook back then. Happy Valentine's month. Hell yeah. Hi. I love your name, Oogie Boogies. Left pinky toe. I loved Rainbow Loom in my class. 2nd, 3rd grade. My teacher bought a set of elastics that were her daughter's, and I made bracelets every recess. Dude, they were so fun, and people were so creative making them. I remember back then people used to trade them and stuff. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but I used to be so obsessed with this when I was younger. It's like these elastic bands, but they were in a shape of like animals or like bikes or whatever. And I remember people in my school used to trade them with other people, and my entire arm was covered with them. I remember when I went to sleep one time for a nap, I woke up and my arm felt dead because they were straight up strangling. Ketchup doesn't make sense. Like, what do you mean sweet tomatoes? Well, they do add sugar into bolognese sauce. Do you draw a request? If it's something simple, I wouldn't mind doing it, actually. Hi, Kazaya? Did I say your name right? I hope so. I hate when grapes are mushy. Real. I hate when fruit is kind of mushy. Apart from like kiwis and stuff. But my biggest pet peeve is pineapples when they're a bit mushy. I love pineapples. And how I tell which one's the best, I like to sniff them. Because they just smell like they're like ripe. But when you cut a mushy pineapple like slightly, it just tastes like a bit alcoholic, like acidic. And doesn't taste that good. Hell yeah, I'll draw a hamster. For anything spicy, you have to start young to get used to the power. They have the tongue, throat, and stomach. To be fair, you can start dosing yourself slightly and slightly. Honestly, like, I don't know, I just always ate spicy stuff. I always enjoyed spicy stuff. Could be because of my upbringing. However, you can do it whenever. I think it's just, like, you have to find a dish that you really enjoy the taste of to like the spice. For example, I follow this guy on YouTube, and he's trying to increase his spice tolerance by going to this one specific food place in Japan and like ordering the same dish but increasing the spice level every single time he has the food. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, my nose is so stuffy, guys. NDMS, I just realized that your profile picture is bread. I genuinely thought it was some sort of like psychedelic explosion. If you want, you can send the picture in the community. There's a community tab on my YouTube channel. Good night, Lucas. Thank you for joining, though. Have a great rest of your night. Kiwis are so good. Apparently, it's good to eat the skin, too. I've never really ate the skin. Hate when my nose is locked. Feels like white bricks. Honestly, I hate when it's running. I hate when it's blocked. But the worst is when you're like sitting down and one of the nostril is blocked and the other one isn't. That's the worst. But when you stand up, it's fine. Not gonna lie, I never had a pet hamster. However, I had guinea pigs. I loved guinea pigs. I still love them. They're really cute. Cat, I need to be subbed for a day. Oh, well, I guess you just describe it then. Just realized I'm DMS. Your profile was bread. I thought it was fire and my hand in the middle. Same. I thought it was like a person's head, and then that was like a psychedelic fire, like weird thing in the background. Listen, can you draw my cats? Yeah, sure. Hell yeah, I will. Made a Lego guinea pig today. Oh my god, amazing. I really want to get one of those sets. Like, there was this one set which was a horse, but you can turn it into a deer. And I want it so bad. I've had allergies that cause my ears to get blocked, but when clearing them out, only one side goes at a time. That's the worst. I never had an allergy that goes into my ears. However, I had a really bad sinus infection when I was ill, and honestly, it freaked me out when I couldn't hear through my ears properly. They were so blocked. I thought something was wrong with me. One time somebody called kimchi nasty in my school. They probably never had kimchi. That's probably why. Hell yeah, put them in the community. I'm sick. I feel like I'm getting sick too, dude. I hope you feel better. I feel like everybody's getting sick. Never had an allergy. Lucky. I never used to really have allergies until like after puberty, and I realized I can't eat a lot of the stuff I used to eat, and that's so sad. I love your art, by the way. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I have an allergy to iron tablets. But is it something like synthetic in the tablets that makes you ill? Because food has iron in them. Jeez. Did you grow out of asthma? We used to have epilepsy. I've met some people with epilepsy. I've luckily never experienced something like that. Dude, that's so sad. I love cherries. I love cherries so much. I'm allergic to, weirdly, pork. I can't eat anything pork. I can't eat bacon. I can't eat prosciutto. I can't have ham, which sucks. I used to eat all those things when I was younger, and then after I hit like the age of like 14, 15, boom, suddenly every time I eat pork, I need to go to the hospital. And it's not like something that you can get an EpiPen for. It's something that you need to like flush completely out of your system. Hell yeah, I'll check the community when I start drawing. I'm gonna start drawing in literally a couple of minutes. You have an allergy to the cold? Really? Can change my profile picture to it. Do it. Do it. Then I can get the picture. Hi, Silent Star. What's up? That's great that you grew out of asthma. Honestly, like, having the whole shortness of breath is kind of scary. Like, being reliant on, like, a little thing in your pocket to help you breathe, that's kind of scary. Let me check. Oh, cute! Aw. That's a very cute hamster. Yeah, a lot of people are allergic to pollen and stuff. I met a few people that did that, which sucks because their birthday is around spring and I had no idea they had a pollen allergy and I brought them flowers. I felt so bad. Is anyone an introvert here? I'm like an introverted extrovert. I feel like I was an introvert my whole life, but became an extrovert purely because of just like having to adapt. Like I don't mind chatting to people, but I feel like when I grew up, you have to talk to people and to secure jobs and stuff, especially like being in hospitality when I used to work like as a like a waitress and then like at the bar. I had to learn how to talk to people and it was infuriating because half the time I just didn't want to talk to anyone. I just wanted to do my job. That was the part of the job. Allergic to grass? Oh my god. Oh my god, hi Nin! How you doing? Oh, I love it when hamsters yawn. It's so funny. What's public gear? I hate social stuff, but at the same time, I would dress as a Lorax at a gas station. Dude, real. Not gonna. I hate social stuff, but then when, like, it's something that I want to do, I love it. I love, like, if it's not something that's like either some sort of event or whatever, I can't interact with people, can't be bothered. But if it's like I don't know, going out with people that I like, hell yeah, dude. Oh, public gear refers to Therian gear or furries. Honestly, people should do whatever they want. You live only once. You know, I hate it. My biggest peeve, like pet peeve, is when adults hate, like, on someone much younger than them doing, like, I don't know, like furry and stuff or whatever. Like, come on, dude. Are you serious? Hi, Pursuer. One thing though, quads is really hard. Quads is so hard. Especially when you like obviously grow up. I've seen people do it when they're like 20 years old and I'm like, my god, your body is athletic as hell. My wrists would break in 2 seconds. Should I make a Musk Deer plush? Oh my god, really? Hell yeah! There used to be more Musk Deer stuff. Almond! Almond is so cute. Dude, stop drinking the energy drinks. H2O, just add water. Time to turn into a mermaid, guys! Like, if it doesn't harm or make someone uncomfortable, then it's okay. Grow up and keep your mouth shut. Even if it makes someone uncomfortable, like, I don't know, like, there's plenty of things that make me uncomfortable, but at the end of the day, like, it's not harming anyone, if you know what I mean. But I do agree with your statement. Especially when it's someone much younger than me trying to enjoy their life or their hobby. Honestly, I don't give a shit. People can do whatever they want. And I feel like too many adults on the internet complain about nothing. What's TS Pro? Red Bull didn't give me waves, it gave me a heart population. Dude, have a lemon, have some water. You drank like 2 liters of that thing. How do I make a VTubers? You draw it, you animate it, and that's it, really, honestly. Yeah, but if it's purposely uncomfortable and they have no mind of stopping whenever... stopping even after hearing your discomfort. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. What I was kind of referring to is how, like, older generation, something that they see as, you know, unusual, quote, they find it, you know, uncomfortable, and then they post that shit on the internet and then hate on, like younger people. That's what I kind of mean. But yeah, I do agree. What I hate the most is like people that go out of their way to make those fake pranks and then they end up just making people, specifically women, uncomfortable. Can you draw a Shar-Pei dog? Hell yeah, I will. I've met a Shar-Pei dog once. Oh my god, hi Cecilia. That is quite a funny coincidence, not gonna lie. Ketchup jam. Do I need an app for a VTuber? If so, what app? Well, you need to draw it, and then you need to go into, like, a rigging, app, which is called Live 2D Cubism, and then you export from Live 2D Cubism to Vtube Studio. You could commission someone to, animate and draw your entire rig, so then you would just need to purchase the character and then just get Vtube Studio. However, I drew the entire thing, then I animated it in Live 2D Cubism, and then I exported it to Vtube Studio, which is the program that you can see my character on, the one that's moving. How are you guys? Okay? Yeah, trying to not get sick, honestly. I've started sneezing a lot. I genuinely hope it's nothing serious. Buying a actual VTube, yeah, that costs money, but you can make it yourself, which is free. I made it myself. I didn't spend a penny on my rig. Why are you drinking more energy drinks if you know it's gonna get you to the state that you don't want to be at? You got almond today? Really? Okay, guys, I'm gonna be right back really quick. I'm gonna set up the art stream. 2 seconds, literally. Okay, it wasn't 2 seconds, but I'm back. Okay, so wait. Sharpay dog. Let me get a reference. Oh my god, the folds on this thing. Bro, it's so many folds. The eyes on this thing. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. I've seen a Sharpei once in my life, and I was so stunned to see the fact that they have purple tongues. It looks so cute. I don't actually, I'm pretty happy how it looks. One Sharpei. Done. Okay, wait. Time to draw a hamster. I've never ever drawn a critter in my life. Okay, guys, wish me luck. Let me start with the head, I guess. They're so hard to draw. Oh my god. I hope this turns out like actually decent looking. Wait, no, this nose is ew. I don't like it. Okay, no, wait, okay. Whoops. Wrong brush. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it at this. They have like big cheeks. They have big eyes. Okay, oh guys, fuck it. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Wait, no, that's the wrong team. Half the hamsters have like oddly one tooth. Two teeth. Wait, no, that looks like a rat. Okay, whatever. Wait, I'll just keep it as this for a sec. Wow. I'll just continue on with the body. my god. I'm like trying not to turn this hamster into like a guinea pig looking thing or like a rat looking thing. Hamsters are like, they have very specific look. Wait, gotta move this. Oh my god, how do I draw their feet, bruh? Got like little weird feet arms. Sorry, I do not know how to draw hamster feet. Okay, this is this is as best as I can do. Oh my god, this looks so silly. I like the little eyebrow. Me too. Wait, let me. No, that he looks mad now. This is the first hamster I ever drew, guys. I don't think I've ever drawn like a critter. Make the feet yellow? Yellow feet. There. Oh, the teeth! Holy smoly, my bad. There. Wait, let me give him a like a pink snoz. Wait. I think I forgot. Wait. No, that looks... Some whiskers. Fun fact. Weird. It's weird that cats have whiskers on their legs as well. That is quite strange in my opinion. Brown. Hell yeah. Let me make the belly wet. Whoa. It's like gray. There. Beautiful hamster. Whoa. That's not gray, it's brown. Small star on the ears. Hell yeah. Okay. What should I draw next? Horses are so hard to draw, bruh. IKEA alien? The hell? Wait. Oh my god. Okay. I'm drawing the IKEA alien, guys. Dude, macaroni's so good. What the hell? I tried to draw this without a fucking sketch. Oh, this is so silly. What? Has anyone ever told you your art is awesome? Thank you so much. It's just really funny to hear that when I'm drawing this. But thank you. I really appreciate that. Being kidnapped? Oh my god. Hi, I'm a duck. What's up? I want pizza. By the way, I don't think I've ever been to IKEA, guys. For real. Give it a belly button? Actually, that's so real. What the hell? Wait, why is it so small? Wait, this is so silly. What the hell? Guys, what's your favorite pizza? Oh, I haven't had pizza in ages, guys. Last time I probably had it like, oh my god, like over 2 weeks now. Dude, potato! Fuck yeah, dude. I love potato. I feel like, okay, apart from like rice, I feel like potato is something that I could survive on for the rest of my life. Mushroom for me? Oh, mushroom pizza is the best, actually. Yeah, one of the antennas is like white and the other one was like dark. Not gonna lie, that plushie's so cute. I would have it. I heard IKEA plushies are expensive. Breadcrumbs quack! Dude, I love ducks so much. They're so cute. I love seeing mallard duck whenever I go out. But I would love to own a mallard. Not a mallard. Oh my god. A runner duck. Alien, yes. I need to go to IKEA. I've genuinely like never been in there. I feel like that's a crime. That's a big crime. I do need to get some cupboards. Got to go buy. Oh, okay. Thank you for joining, Lavana. I love you too. Aw. I've seen the galaxy? Oh my god. What wisdom do you bring, great Gleep? I love that word, Gleep. That is true. It is illegal to feed a duck bread. Usually when I go feeding wild animals, like birds specifically, I like to buy a bag of peas and then dry them out. I have not heard of Fire in the Sky. Where can I watch it? That is true. Have whatever you want. It's like McDonald's. It's bad for you, but we all still eat it. Wait. Oh my god, the shark? Hell yeah. Dude, wait. Dude, that's so cute. That reminds me of when I got one of my younger relatives a toy and it was a giant shark and I wish I kept it for myself. But she got so happy like opening it up. Honestly, I love good quality looking like marine animals. I have an octopus one and that one's amazing. Everything else that I own plushies wise is mostly deer. Real, you could do so much from potato. Favorite thing though, potato pancake. Best thing. With sour cream, just dip it in and you eat it. Delicious. That's what literally I've been surviving on the past couple of days. I've just been making potato pancakes and I've been eating them with sour cream. Sweet potatoes are really good. I love making sweet potato fries. I haven't had them in a while, but it's so nice to dip them in hummus. Same with like parsnips. I usually cut parsnips and sweet potato and carrot, and then I dip them all in, and then I eat them as a snack. The mini potatoes, we call them young potatoes, or I guess like spring potatoes. Don't know why, but they're really, really nice. I like when you get rid of the skin, not by peeling, but like scrubbing it off, and then you like boil them and garnish them with butter, garlic, and parsley. It tastes so good, man. I love spring potato. Whoa! What happened? Oh my god. That was scary, guys. I find it so weird how, like, sharks have this thing called a mermaid purse. So do stingrays, I believe. Can you try saying... Okay, I'm gonna try saying it. Blahai. Blahai? I just keep wanting to say, like, something really bad in Ukrainian. Blaya. Blaya? Or Blaya? I don't know. Oh, A with the thingy is AO, so Blaya. Blaya? What? Okay. Wait. Okay, after I finish drawing this, I will actually, like, search up how to say it. Oh, blue, yeah. Okay. Wait, bro's body is like way too long. He must move. He must merge. Whoa. He's kind of cute, dude. I kind of want a shark plush. I have an octopus one. Cheddar and toast? Oh my god. People are being eaten in chat while I'm drawing a shark. Okay, the mouth. What the hell, Yante? Let me draw. Oh my god, guys. Enjoy this awkward looking shark. Oh, wait. I forgot the most important bit. Turn you into chips? Bruce from Jaws attacking real. That's just blah? What you on about, bruh? Oh my god, help me, Vesna. Hi, potato. Run, potato, run. Let me make some potato pancakes from you. You're so good at drawing what? Thank you. This is probably the most silliest thing I've ever drawn, not gonna lie. This is the most relaxed drawing I've ever done. I'm not happy that Sweden is mostly known for IKEA and Minecraft. When we made Spotify, the wrench, and more. Not gonna lie, same with like Ukraine. So many stuff is like undocumented. For example, Ukraine made WhatsApp. Like a bunch of other stuff. Unfortunately, a lot of I feel like a lot of credit goes to the people that buy the company. Anime battle, who will win? When will they win? See you next episode. Okay, wait. Let me see how to pronounce. Fucking 2 advertisements, bro. Let me just oh my god. Jet 2 holiday, leave me alone. Okay, wait. This. Bro, this guy is taking so long. Blahoj? Blahoj. Blahoj. That's how you say it? Did I get it right? Finally? That's how the guy says it. It says Blahoj. Probably won't get the pronunciations 1,000,000% because I've never spoke Swedish. Hi Mio, how are you doing? It's the best you can say in another accent. Yeah, honestly, some Ukrainian things are really hard to say. Like, I was trying to teach my partner how to say some words, and then instead of saying, he just said something extremely similar to a swear word. It was so funny. Everybody laughed. It's like he was trying to say shchuka, but he said suka. I want a rat so bad, or if dude, I want a pigeon. I want a pigeon so bad. Not gonna lie, I just want a pet in general. I feel like I have so much like time to give to an animal, but at the moment it would be financially incorrect of me to get an animal that I can't take care of, especially in a place that I live at the moment. It's not pet friendly. Whoa, touched my microphone, my bad. Sure, I'll draw your rats. I'm pretty bad at rodents. Like, that in the corner is the first rodent I've drawn. Oh my god, hi, I'm an alien. What's up? We have an alien over here that I drew. Hi, Great Gleep. Hi, Gleep. Gleep, where's Glob? Wait, guys. I am... Oh, you're going because you took some melatonin. Oh, sleep well, dude. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna be right back really quick because I want to get a drink. Literally like 2 secs. Okay, guys? Okay. Okay, I'm back. Try to be as fast as I can. Flying to Italy, hell yeah, dude. Good luck. Dude, not gonna lie, the best steak tartare I've had was in Italy. And even like the cold pizzas I've had in Italy were so good. I would love to go back to Florence. Florence was amazing. I do want to know about Glap. How's Glap doing? Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a break from drawing if you guys don't mind. I want to have some of my drink and just chill for a little while. I'll come back to it in a bit. I feel like when I just have my drawing stuff, it just lags a bit more. Hookie's DNA? They're not here? What? Why? Why are they not here? I heard Glap got a girlfriend from Zorp. Dude, Zorp is a player. I wouldn't be surprised. Zorp is a player planet. Dude, can't wait for the intergalactical cable, guys. Kind of missed when my entire feed was just like random slop with like Zorp and Glop. Oh my god, the wheel is attacking. Oh my god, guys, have you heard of the cheese wheel race thing where it's like people run and then there's cheese wheels or something and they run down the mountain? Not the mountain, the hill. Jesus. I've been chilling with Beep lately. I haven't heard from Beep. I've only heard from Blop. Blop has kind of been like on and off recently, but I feel like they need some space, you know? A lot has been happening in their life. Beep hasn't been feeling well? Why? What happened? Family drama? What? You actually went to one of those cheese races? Jesus. Glap escaped from jail? Oh my god, wait, what did Glap do? Did they steal the Galvatron? I feel like they did. That's something they would do. He coughed on you? Oh my god. I gotta go, Vesna. Oh, okay, thank you for joining, though. I hope you have a great rest of your night or day. Jesus! Oh, no way. Calm down in DMS. He did? Oh my god, guys. Not gonna lie, I don't know if you guys know, have you ever like found like a niche account like on just Instagram or something or on YouTube that posts random shit and then you just end up like seeing all their stuff? Like apparently I went down the rabbit hole and the guy was like fake firefighter and stuff and he was like posting about how he's doing firefighting but he actually wasn't and how he was gonna like volunteer to join like the forces and stuff. And he like, I don't know, he fully like doxed his entire information to me. I didn't even ask for it. He just doxed himself to me. I got curious after he went silent for like 6 months. Found out he's in jail now. Is it day at your place? No, it's night. It's like 10:24 at the moment. What about you guys? Is it day or night? It's midnight here. Oh, you're like 2 hours ahead of me. I feel like a lot of people are from Europe here. I do get a lot of people from what's it called? America, and I also get quite like an occasional person from Japan. I know there's a Japanese person that comes here. Whenever I hear of Arizona, I just think of the Arizona drink, not gonna lie. How is Arizona at the moment? I try to stream at like a decent time for both European people and for American people. Glob went crazy, by the way? What? Why? Avatar? Dude, be happy you feel like you're never gonna get winter. Not gonna lie. Like, I moved from Ukraine to the UK. In Ukraine, it actually snowed. However, this winter has been really bad from what my family and my friends have been telling me, so I slightly feel lucky. But all it does in the UK is it just rains. It rains and it rains nonstop. I haven't seen the sun in weeks now. Apparently, there was gonna be sun on next Sunday, and I was so excited. I booked like a drawing club thing for myself to go out, but guess what? The sun moved to Saturday, so I'm gonna have to enjoy some rain. To be fair, I've had quite a few people from Denmark in my chat. It's pretty fun. Hi, Cosmic Kitty. What's up? How you doing? Honestly, I think it's really, really fun when I have so many people from different countries at the moment in the chat. I don't know. I feel like it feels very international. I'm also Polish? Hell yeah, neighbor, basically. Klopp's dog died? No way. Not Gleepers. Gleepers was great. I have quite a few friends from Poland. Gleepers died? Yeah, Gleepers died. I know, it's so sad. Moments of silence for Gleepers. I'm the Glorp. I am the real Glorp. What the hell? Glorpers. Glorpers reunite. I feel like if you move to America, to a different state, it's like moving different countries. Well, what I have heard from my American friends is that each state is completely different and they're just united under a single flag. However, they're all unique places just under one flag. So it would be basically if the entirety of Europe would be under one flag. Gleepy Glorp. Zeep, 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 zeep. Zeep, Znorp. Znorp, Znorp. I'm gonna Znorb your glop. I mean, it's the same as if you take Ukraine, it's basically the size of Texas. Ukraine's huge. Big country. I feel like True Map needs to be like more of a thing nowadays, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand how big Africa is. That continent is freaking giant, guys. It's ginormous. I'd love to go back to Africa. It was a great visit, not gonna lie. Yeah, Australia is giant. I miss Australia. I went there once when I was younger, and not gonna lie, it was amazing. What countries have you guys visited? I feel like I've visited a lot, but most of it is in Europe. I visited only a little bit of Africa, and I visited Oceania, or whatever you call it. Well, Australia's awesome. I'd go to it again. I've never really went to like America or most of Asia. I feel like I would love to visit a lot of Asia. In Europe, the places that I haven't visited is probably Czechoslovakia and Switzerland. I would love to visit Bosnia. I have a friend that lives in Herzegovina. I want to go to Canada. Honestly, I would love to visit Canada and America purely for the like national parks and stuff, because I believe they're so beautiful. especially like Yellowstone. Like Yellowstone Park, I've played Wolf's Quest like my entire life. I know way too much about Yellowstone. What's your friend's name? Alma. Probably don't know her. I saw Glap. Oh my god, what was Glap doing? Bet you not. He better not be glapping around the streets. Could know. Don't know. How old are you? If it's okay to ask. Oh god, I don't know why people get protected over names and hell, like I'm gonna do with their name. The thing is, people probably get protected with their names and stuff because the internet is not as anonymous as it used to be nowadays. There's like way too many things going on with just being so easily to just Google yourself on the internet. About to turn 20? Yeah, I mean, like I'm gonna be like 23 soon. She's like 24. Unfortunately, not in the same social circles. Not saying that like people couldn't be friends at that age. I just feel like, I don't know, personally, I try to I don't know why, I've always tried to associate myself with some people that are older than me. I'm usually the youngest person in my group. My bad, I took a drink and my character just blooped out. I got a 33-year-old friend, it's normal here. Yeah, same thing in kind of Ukraine, but as a girl, you know, not a lot of people have 33-year-old friends unless they are the same gender. Personally, my problem is I don't mind having like a person that like I talk to occasionally that's like 33. However, when I try and send them memes, it's like nothing is in common. They still send me like Facebook memes. It's like I try to join a book club. Well, technically I'm still in the book club. And like we have nothing in common in terms of what we like to read, and it really like annoys me. I think it's just a male thing. It is also a female thing. Like I'm friends with like my book club is mostly 30, like people that are about to turn 30 and 30. Dude, I want to visit Japan so bad. I've started doing this thing on like Google Maps where I'm like keeping track of a bunch of places that I like that gets recommended on the internet, and I'm like saving them all. I know who you are, but I hope you're having an amazing night, day. Have fun, take care, love you. Thank you. Have a great rest of your night as well. We like beer. That's all the similarities we need. Dude, I love beer as well. The problem is that with like the 33-year-old kind of friends that I have, quote unquote, don't particularly drink that much. We barely have in common. They're more like acquaintances more than anything. But I've always been like, maybe it's the kind of mindset I was raised in, or maybe the social circles I've always been as a kid. I just believe like I've always been more interested into having conversations with someone much older than me than someone kind of like my age. I'm specifically talking about in real life, because on the internet you can have conversation with anyone and it'll be just as entertaining in real life, because there's not that face-to-face stuff. But with adults in real life, I feel like there's a lot of deep conversations that I enjoy having. And maybe like my biggest interest is like biology and animals and stuff. And I love meeting an older person that's into like birds as much as I am. Glap was smelling flowers? Okay, but were they good? How old are you, Daniel, if it's okay to ask? Personally, I don't really like care what people's ages are, but like to have a chart in my mind, I would say the demographic is particularly much older than I am, that I prefer having, in real life conversations with. Because I don't know, I feel like maybe it's the fact that I used to work as like a waitress or a bartender. I used to just like, talk a lot to people that are like much older than me. I'm in my 50s. Hell yeah, man, dude. Your life is only starting. I hate the whole thing is like when you're like, oh, you peak at your 25th year of life. Hell no, you don't. In my opinion, I hate the whole thing with just like social media and in general, that like as you get older, you get worse. But in my opinion, not only do you get wiser, you get more beautiful as a person in general. I'm young here. I mean, nothing wrong with being young, man. I mean, I'm still young too. I've only just, I haven't even hit my mid-20s yet. I'm 22. I'm gonna be 23 soon. Honestly, I feel like that's the beauty of social media. As long as you're having a decent conversation, you can have a decent conversation with anyone. I remember back in the day when I was like, I don't know, when I was like 11, I used to think that I'd already be like retired by 22, dude. I guess that's the problem with getting a bit older. However, honestly, in my opinion, like, I don't know, getting a mattress for like your spine, I forgot the word for it, Get a really good mattress for your bed. You won't regret it. Honestly, guys, even doesn't matter what age you are, get a good mattress for your bed because you won't regret it. I remember when I was 19, I was sleeping on an extremely shit mattress, and not gonna lie, that ruined my entire back. I mean, there's no problem with being 14. Fucking, when I was 14 years old, it was fucking hell, not gonna lie. Like, going through the entire hierarchy of school, not only that, just trying to understand yourself, finding yourself, and just realizing what you want to be. Dude, like, I understand you're going through a lot. And what I always hated is when adults would tell you, oh, welcome to the real world. Hell yeah, but dude, where do you think I've been living this entire time? Nah, dude, that was not weird at all. Like, I have people coming to my chat of different ages. Honestly, I don't mind anything as long as we're having, like proper conversation. That's it. I like your VTuber model. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I'm gonna say my height. I am 5'2", and I stopped growing since I was like I don't know, like 12. I stopped growing since I was 12. I'm still 5'2". That's how tall I am. There's nothing wrong with being short, dude. Embrace your shortness. Wield it like a power. You know what they say, the shortest people are angrier because they're closer to hell. Get that angry out. Get it onto people. I'm 5'7". I heard guys have 2 growth spurts. One when they're like in puberty and one when they're 20 or something. The person the bigger the raging said true. That's not something you can control. Yes, you can. You can control anything you want within yourself. You're not... a person, even though we feel like we are, should never be limited to what they think they are limited. It's just the trick of the mind. I'm saying this as I also have my own existential crisis, but that's just like everyone. I should have had a growth spurt at 20? Yeah, apparently guys have around a growth spurt around like 20. Like, or something or that around that. I hope that I will grow. I mean, even if you don't, there's like people that are shorter than you. As an elf? Well, wait, will he pay though? Okay. Thanks, that was inspiring. Oh my god. Thank you. I hope so. I mean, we all deal with our issues, but that's the beauty of life. We learn how to like control. We learn how to control them, and just the next day is always a better day. That's it, really. I'm still 5'7" as always was. Dude, don't get the height surgery thing. I literally, like, I've seen, oh dude, I've seen so many people do them, and unfortunately they still can't walk. This is really sad, but the whole eye, like the height surgery and the eye surgery thing is wild in my opinion. What do you guys think about the whole eye surgery thing? Like changing your color, I mean. I think that's a bit, like, I think that's a bit too crazy in my opinion. Not saying that people can't do it. I'm saying that the people that do it freaking look scary. Chico into dating? Not really, not necessarily. As a girl that used to be in the dating sphere, honestly, like, it's pretty bad. I don't know, like, don't know, don't want to comment too much about it because I am very, like, very far away from what it is. Like, I haven't been in it in so long, but not gonna lie, it was hell. Should I train my shins? Not gonna lie, nobody should skip leg day. The biggest, like, I don't know how to even say it, like, the biggest thing that I've seen with just, like, specifically men is that they train their arms, but they've never done leg stuff. So they look extremely skinny in their legs, but really bulky on their, like, chest and arms, I mean. Yeah, no, those surgeries, especially the eye one, makes me anxious. Honestly, I've just seen a bunch of people doing the, like, the height surgery thing, and they still have to be on crutches. Hell yeah, Block Blast. Is that, like, what is it? Is it on Roblox? Y'all train? As in, I don't particularly train. I'm pretty comfortable where I'm at. Most I do is I walk. I just walk and I eat healthy. What, like, cause your hair, please? I have a boyfriend. But, thanks, I guess. I don't understand if it was, like, a hit on me, but no, I prefer my hair medium. May we know your stats, Vesna? As in, like, weight or something? Well, like, I don't know. Okay, so I 5'2". I weigh like 50 last I checked 55 kilograms. That's it, really. That's my stats. What about swimming? The one lazy iterator. Swimming is really good, like, especially for people that that have problems with lifting stuff. Swimming is a really good just for your body to gain muscles in general. Didn't mean to embarrass you, just curious. Yeah, no problem. I don't know, maybe it's the household I've like grown up in. Just like we are a big ingredient household, so like snacks and stuff isn't really like a thing. No problem to people having snacks. I love an occasional snack. But like to sometimes like when all the snacks are gone, to have a snack, you got to make it. So that's why I just give up. But the thing is, I've always been a person that is way into like savory snacks more than sweet snacks. A big fan of cheese, big fan of pickles, big fan of olives, big fan of like meat and stuff. Like a charcuterie board is my way to go in my opinion. I like crisps, like potato chips. However, they get pretty boring after the while. Maybe it's the flavoring. However, I have tried some homemade ones and they taste delicious. Popcorn is probably something that I eat periodically. Like, I am on and off of it. But a big fan of a snack that I love having is probably like a pineapple or something. I don't know. When I was younger, it seemed like such an exotic fruit that now I can just like eat it whenever. My pool is so musty and cold, so maybe I'll go like the Croc Center or something. Honestly, knowing that it's winter, I'm guessing your pool is outside. Probably not a good idea to swim, to not get hypothermia. However, a good dip in the cold and to go out. So what I used to do, when I had a sauna available, I used to like have like a contrast thing where I would jump into the water and go to the heat straight away, which is really good for your system apparently. Then I graduated and had to focus on other stuff, but maybe I'll start swimming again. You should, in my opinion. Swimming is a really fun, in my opinion, and easy thing to do. Like, especially if you get, I've seen people get like those water resistant earphones. If I had those water resistant earphones and I would just like have a pool, I would literally swim nonstop and just listen to my music. £130 is like 50 kilograms, I guess. Wow, that's really good. That's so thin, dude. That's like nothing. Hi, Kia. I'm gonna dip, but we'll be back if the live is still going. Hell yeah. Thank you for joining, though. Lovely to see you. Have a great rest of your day. Hi, Cheddar. I don't have glue. Okay, weird thing. When I used to do like this thing, I used to cut like my magazine thingies. I used to collect like animals from magazines. I used to just glue my spit. No joke. Works like a charm. By the way, sorry, Daniel. Didn't mean to miss your comment about me being pleasant. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. I think my friend called me an estrogen boy once because of how feminine I look. So yeah, dude, that's Okay. Dude, in my opinion, don't think about that. I don't know if it was a joke or something, but even that, like, I'm guessing that hurt you a lot. I genuinely, if you wanna do something that's about, you know, doing something sport but not lifting, trust me, swimming is the way to go. Hi, Dovey. What's up? Hi. Oh, wait. You're now my favorite YouTube channel. Thank you, Tisha. Thank you so much for subscribing, Forgami. My dad used to be really into swimming, and my older sisters had to know how to swim. So he would literally like throw them into the water and they had to swim, because if they didn't swim, then, well, yeah. But trust me, by the looks of them, they're extremely athletic looking. Trust me, swimming is definitely something not only fun and relaxing and not so hard on your body, it's great. Whenever I have the chance, I swim myself. The problem is I moved into an apartment. I don't get as much chance of swimming as I do nowadays. By the way, just as a woman in general, in my opinion, a person comfortable with their body is probably the most important thing ever. Doesn't matter if you, like, I know with social media, there's so many, like, you know, you're seeing so many people of different body types, but honestly, like, being happy with your body, that's the #1 thing. I'm drinking Calypso lemonade. What is that? I've never heard of that. In my experience, average Slavic dad is beer belly bald. Pretty happy with my body. Dude, yeah, that's the most important thing. As long as you're happy, that's the main point. That's honestly the best thing ever. You should be comfortable with your body, not like anybody else. Everybody will always have something negative to say. Like, in my life, I've always had people say something stupid. But in the end of the day, I don't fucking know this person. Who are they? Why the fuck should I care? My dad was balding, not bald. Well, mine was. Berry flavored, dude. I love berry flavored stuff. What is your favorite berry though? I love blackberries. Blackberries are amazing. I feel like not enough people talk about blackberry. My dad wasn't balding, but he wanted to be bald. Very interesting. Maybe it's a very Slavic thing. Not like, I don't know if you're Slavic, but like in my experience, like a lot of Slavic dads are bald. I don't know. It's pretty funny. Raspberry's so good. There's this one like berry, it's like not true strawberry or whatever it's called. It's really good. It's like, it looks like a tiny strawberry. It's amazing. You can find it in the wild. Haven't seen it in the wild in here. I genuinely want to start like foraging for my food. I feel like that's so exciting. Real, I would, not gonna lie, if I have a kid in the future, I would genuinely like go to those parent meetings and like attack the teachers. From my experience, teachers have not been nice. And not gonna lie, speaking about teachers in school in general, there was so many teachers that just genuinely don't enjoy their job. However, they're still in place. And then that impacts the people that they teach. Not saying about just a person that, like, you know, boringly explains lectures. I'm talking about those that specifically go out of their way to irritate a lot of the students. I had this moment where, like, I had to go to a teacher to ask, like, I was asking for extra work to get a better grade. And then next day she was like, don't message me to ask for an extra grade, and she was looking at me and pointing at me and stuff, and obviously like I got a bit angry and stuff, and like I was starting to get emotional. And then she's supposedly supposed to be a history teacher / therapist, and she was like, no, don't get emotional. Like, what the hell? You're supposed to like not point me in front of the class. You're supposed to tell this in private. I hate that. I hate when that happens. My teacher yells at the class. Dude, that's the thing. Those types of little things like piss me off. When you turn like 18 and over, suddenly like they become more tame because they realize they can't do anything to you. Thank you for subscribing, Bubblegum Kitty. I used to have a teacher that would target specific students in front of the class. Dude, real, I completely feel them. Like, I feel like those types of teachers need a real re-evaluations. I have 7 bullies. Jesus. I hope someone, or honestly just stands up to them. And honestly, you have to, the problem, like, I don't know how to properly explain this. Don't listen what they say. I used to have friends that became my bullies and they didn't believe in me. For example, I was extremely bad at doing maths and stuff, so I used to draw a lot. They used to tell me that I wouldn't do anything good in my life, and they used to tell me that, oh, I wouldn't get accepted into the school that I wanted, purely because I didn't know how to do like a specific subject. Guess what? I ended up going to that school and doing the stuff that I wanted. And in the end, they messaged me being like, oh, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, like, what you have to do is prove them wrong. Why this turning sad? Sorry, I don't mean this to turn sad. I was trying to just like have just a chat in general. I wasn't seeing it really sad. I was more like motivational type of thing. But speaking of education in general, what I loved doing in school, after I became like, you know, a bit in high school, I loved the fact that I could pick the subjects that I could do. I had to do fine art, and oh my god, I loved fine art so much. Fine art was amazing. Drawing with every single media that I could have was awesome. And I did history. History was really interesting as well. And English literature. Those are the 3 subjects that I had, like, I did when I was doing A-levels and when I moved to England, and it was really, really good. The problem is when you did history and English literature is the fact that, like, different types of essay writing, so I had a problem with doing that. But I had really good teachers, and that was quite awesome. And then I had to go to university, and university was also really fun, actually. I'm a big fan of history. I feel like that's like a rabbit hole I like to dig myself in sometimes. And biology as well. I feel like I didn't look into biology as much when I was younger, but this is something that I like looking into and studying into when I have my free time. Maybe the fact that I wish I had a better teacher that actually, like, motivated me. But honestly, it's really fun to just delve in yourself. Same with, like, I remember I had this IT teacher when I was in school, and he saw my animations and stuff and my really, like, cringy looking warrior cat's art. He loved it. He genuinely loved it. And then he made an entire course about animation the next year. Dude, that was sick. He was a sick teacher. He was probably the best teacher I've ever had. I once bought a shampoo for Bal teacher's birthday because he was a dick. All of us in the whole school. Dude, that's kind of funny. Yeah, not gonna lie, the whole drug dealing thing is such a common thing in school, which is weird. By the way, guys, next week I'm gonna be streaming on Tuesday and Wednesday. I usually don't stream on Tuesdays. Wednesdays is definitely, like, the most stable time that I stream on. However, yes, I will be streaming on Tuesday, and Wednesdays are always the go. I do want to say that I want to wrap this stream up now, and that I am going to be ending this stream as I've been streaming for 3 hours now. And honestly, it's been amazing to chat to all of you guys. It's really nice to meet some of you new people as well. I hope you are having a great night or day. And I hope I see you on my next stream. But yeah, thank you so much for joining. I love you all, and thank you for joining. I hope I see you soon. Bye!